Welcome to Dungeon Master Boss Battles. At the very long ending of the Grand Dungeon of now 110 parts, all written and directed and edited by me, with many thanks to the anonymous producers and those Lucas Games IGN Wizards of the Coast have prepared us for the boss battle. Even DreamWorks Interactive, they've all come together on Dungeon Master to recommend it to the masses, that only if you've got this stomach for it, neck guys getting hit in the stomach in it. This is going well so far. It's the little guy taking on the big guy and winning. I like what I'm seeing so far. Anyways, Dungeon Master fans who have traveled this far to the final boss battle, and it's a boxing match. And only you can predict the moves of these early AI figures, these boxers that are three times as big as this guy, who's knocking him dead. Well, he's only got one down so far, and that's like 1 out of 16 that he's got to take out, so... It's coming, it's coming along in these Dungeon Master movies, and every time I think of Dungeon Master, I think of Breathless by Godard when he's driving around, they don't have anything to film, and so they turn it into a gangster film, and they just... We did the same with Dungeon Master, only we already showed scenes of Breathless way earlier in the early Dungeon Masters when everything was going on. And I don't know if you remember the Sacred Dungeon Masters at Order. Remember when the cartoon animated itself? Remember when we took on these bosses never before, or had been once? Or was there a Dungeon Master that ended this way before? Or can we fade off into oblivion and be told this was the game to go underground and take us to the 110 boss battles? Which, if you win all of these boss battles and beat Mike Tyson, you get a level up, and that's where you stop is at 85, because 111 is not going to be an easy boss battle. These are the pre-bosses, and Mike Tyson's one of them, and you just beat the other boss. It's getting closer to a level up. But will you beat Mike Tyson? I think I can beat Mike Tyson. Here we go. What's going on here? The whole mirror lamp thing outside the Yellow Submarine's getting shaky. I saw the Yellow Submarine in a puppet theater, 420. Why was it even called 420? If there wasn't, there was reading it somehow. I think the Coca-Cola guy was smoking weed, that's right. Flashback. Okay, let's beat these bosses. Yeah, get them with your own. So you gotta use human intelligence to beat the artificial intelligence. And I'm telling you, this is what the battle will be like, because it will be predicting your every flying punch. Well, if you can get him in that quick, it's like he took 2 jabs at the heavyweight and he's middleweight and he's beating all these giants. It's like he's Goliath and they're David, only it's realistic, and he's small and they're big, and he's knocking them down like Goliath would knock down the big or the little. I don't know, but he's got some killer moves there. These guys are getting strong. No wonder he's lasted several more rounds than the other guy. This is never gonna take him down. Never gonna take you down. Never gonna give you up. I knocked him over by singing such a nasty rhythm as the melodies have forth become rancid and wanted like, that could be in your lane or without in your lane. And someone show me the way to the next knocked out boxer, which is about to happen because I knocked him down. And when you knocked him down 3 times, it's a total knockout. That might have only been twice, whatever. He's got a total knockout. We're moving on. Boss battle. We're doing good in this boss battle. Yeah. We can tick them all. We can tick them all. Oh, I'm having so much fun with these boss battles. Timing and everything. And going along with the ninja moves we have to learn from our predecessor, who is by far the most lovely to ride a bicycle, and I think he's going to train me like Rocky. This is going to be like the Rocky scene in the movie where we're passing the vestige of New York, and it's New York City and all of its beauty, and I'm running the box and I'm running in a pink jumpsuit. What other color jumpsuit would Jump Eye Joe wear to? Oh, that was the password. Don't tell anyone that, and watch this commercial for a moment.
Hi, I'm Ronnie. I'm the owner of Kit.
Alright, wait, okay. Sorry, I got lost on train of thought. This is going all the way. It's got a ways to go. Just pardon me for getting in here for the entertainment that is Dungeon Master boss battles in it. There's like 9 of them, 10 of them, and if you beat all 10 of them in difficult boxing matches like this one, where you just gotta deliver the punches without them getting a punch in, because one punch of theirs could knock you silly. And it takes about 100 of your punches to knock them down, but you gotta catch them right off. And that's the way to get these guys down, and these players are playing fantastically. Watch them dodge a punch and then deliberately knock them down for a total knockout. This is going wild. The boss battles are going down in a hurricane of thunder, and everyone is shouting out for these giants to win the match, and this little Joe guy is beating the crap out of everyone, and Mario looks like suspiciously like the referee. I almost said refugee instead of referees. I've been doing Dungeon Master too long. Alright, well, I guess the joke's flying out because you're about to get... It looks like he's going to get his hat handed to him. I'm not even saying he's wearing a hat, but watch him suddenly take advantage of this guy's like weaknesses, and he's knocking him down, dude. I think he's going after Mike Tyson. I think he really wants to go into Mike Tyson's punch out and win the punch out. What do you think? This could be go either way, and it's only a level up if we beat Mike Tyson. We have to beat all of these bosses. These are the final bosses, except maybe 1 or 2 final bosses after this day that will go down in infamy as the day you fought the second to last final bosses of Dungeon Master. With only 2 more episodes to go after this, you might as well watch this boxing match go around like the most animated, beautiful gypsy wedding I've ever seen, and you could not get me to inspire any more greatness in you than to punch the guy that looks like he's from somewhere beyond Babylon, where the scarves are blue. I better stop. But he's wearing blue shorts, which is very bug-rolling to the man who can only see except for when they wear blue shorts. And now he's knocking him loose. He's knocking him down, one after another. That's like the 5th guy he's got to knock down, man. He's knocking them down. I guess you gotta fight from the bottom to get to the top. It's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. It's a long way to the top if you want a Dungeon Master. And this is where we're going with it. Look at me, look at me. It's like, my guy has no flaws. He hasn't been knocked out once. Not gonna get knocked out again. And we're going for it. This is the Warrior. Let me just look at this match. First of all, he checks to see where his punches are going, and then he hits him in the weak spot, and sometimes those power punches will knock him right to the edge of the table. But sometimes it'll keep him going. See, that time's got to be a total knockout. I mean, he knocked him down 3 times. You knocked him down 3 times. That's a total knockout. I mean, that makes sense in real life, right? And of course it does. And I'm not going to Eden you about the title bout that was to be impressed upon us, circling in our master wounds, to see upon the chamber the shadows of the real, and what that could mean to us if we hadn't elected a better rebounding boxer than our own that takes match after match, as they come with the giants 3 times his size, and he's still knocking the crap out of him. This is what you love about games getting knocked the crap out of. You think that everyone in his piece is going to ravine us like we're trapped in the drifter of the market context that we deliver in. Oh, sorry, knocked that guy out while I was writing an essay for history class. Hang on. I think it would be interesting if someone compile all of these boxing matches just by letting them all play from the beginning. And then look back and say, those are the matches it took me to beat Mike Tyson. And I'm so sure of this, they're making betting odds in Vegas that I can use this screen of mirror lamp focus to see the end come for Mike Tyson. Only it seems a long way away. So for now, we're going to listen to the sights and sounds of these boss battles in ear alone, and I will underestimate the textual references as I can. It looked like some of these guys he may have already knocked down. I don't know, he's knocking everybody down. Pink jumpsuit, trainer. We're moving on up. Looks like it's New York in the background. Well, I'll be. That's cool, because I'm the Raging Bull. I'm the Rocky. Yeah, that's me, dude. I'm Little Joe. And I'm going to go where you don't know, where I knock down all the heavyweights by being a middleweight. It's an amazing adventure. Don't look at the password. Someone could really hack the game and change it forever if they did that. Right, I think they hacked the game and changed it forever. Okay, I'm going to go back to that moment where we were not a stalwart, not a bulwark, but a definite championship is raging here, and what needs to happen is more knockouts on the way to you-know-who, and I'll stop using his name, because if he does not win this battle, it'll be his first loss in a million years. And I'm thinking Little Joe is on such a roll. He hasn't been beaten by anybody, and he's kicking ass and taking names. He's kicked the same dude's ass 3 times with all of them. And yet he's still out there getting matched. Well, that guy's down over here. What are you doing? Oh, Mario counts. I've got to get further into this mirror lamp. Look, he's back up. He is ginormous. He has some kind of figure to him like he's a celebrity boxer. The celebrity boxers are always shown in video games from the late 80s, early 90s, maybe 92. There's no year. Thank you, YouTube, for all you've done for Dungeon Master, but these boss battles are intense, bro. Oh, he's flinging out the boxing gloves. What a comeback, what a champion this has become. Let's go in quicker. Let's see how we can get them close up and still at battle. And still not sure who's coming to win, or who's playing to win, or who's even that, what was scattered on the board. The witch board, the Ouija board, all those can help control the Dungeon Master grid. You can use those at home with the Hitchhiker's Guide to Dungeon Master books all tucked under your shoulder, because the Dungeon Master's Guide from Adventures of Dungeons and Dragons is useful too, although they give you no strategy for these boss battles that you just gotta fight for that inch. You just gotta press through. You just gotta go and don't let them get you down. And it's a new guy you've gotta take this time. He's bigger and badder and meaner than any of the other boxers you've faced. Well, if you can take him down, you can take down anybody. I believe in you again, but it's a long time off by my stopwatch before you challenge the king, Mike Tyson. Really, Mike Tyson's bit ears off before, so I'm just telling you, keep your ears on, Van Gogh. The poetry in motion of a good rendered boxing match that is actually quite entertaining when you think of how many punches you deliver to knock the guys out that he's been consistently knocking out. I mean, sooner or later, the computer is learning his moves, but not fast enough. It's like tuning down AI with its time. AI is just a direction switch we pointed the wrong way anyway with the computer. It's like an error waiting to happen. Okay, I didn't mean that. Come back, robots. The match is over, and... What? Did that mean that he lost the match? No, it's only round 2 and no one's been knocked out, total knockout yet. And while your health is up here, under-drauldered, his is down to a small reservoir, and that may be his TKO. No, he could still get up. Oh, he's influxipated. Resurrection, here we go. This is going to be easy. You can just... Now he's getting all his barometer and stats back. So you've got to take down his stats as far as you can by using him as a punching bag, by dodging his bewildering punches. That'll knock down in the boss battle again, and this time might be TKO, but it's only the second time he's knocked down in a match. There has to be something to be done about his squeamish ways. He was knocked down, total knockout. See, I was anticipating it. I knew it was coming. Good job, Little Joe. And that's your Little Joe, and you're going up against Mike Tyson, and you're a white guy, and you keep beating these guys who different ethnicities, especially this Russian-looking dude that I'd take him down if he was even Russian, bro. They shouldn't even be using Russians in a real sport anymore. Come on, now. I know, what's with all the differences of Yankee Doodle and Sputnik Noodle. I'm gonna go check that out. Sorry, Dungeon Master, I was having such a moment there that the mirror lamp had to tell the whole story because I was just out of the room to check my flower garden, which I used to have 3 years ago, and it's now all turned to squids and wasteland. And I call everything a wasteland that once had good land on it and becomes bad because the sun comes out and dries it up and you can't water your lawn, and so it becomes a wasteland. And anything is a wasteland without water. And water is something that we even dream up in mirages when we're out in the desert. And I've never had a victory at boxing quite like this, except he's back up. And what country is he from again? This is getting beleaguering. What? The timer went off? That was scary. I thought it was the end of the movie. More boss battles to come? This is quite possibly the craziest boss battle I've ever been in. I've beaten like 7, 8 of these dudes, and they're still coming back the same dudes, and I have to beat them again, and they're stronger and meaner, and rougher and faster, bigger, stronger, faster, longer. Oh, kick his ass. You're just messing that song up. It impresses me to hear it by itself, the sound of a cartoon, lingering on through the meditative focus of the animation of the video game that seeks out its random access memory for movement, for controls, to match the controls of this little Joe that's being controlled by all gamers at once and the big gamers at once, and all's on you, dude. They're going after Mike Tyson, and we're not afraid to say it every 3 minutes. Man, you think this guy's gonna fall like a tower? It's gonna fall like the Tower of Babel, man. This guy's gonna get knocked down like the almost Russian that he wanted to be, and now he's down, because just for even thinking Russian thoughts, man, we're winning. US of A. Come on now, Mario. Where's my trainer? Trainer! Okay, maybe not. Great fighting. Round 1. Oh, this is like Raging Bull. The timer goes by before the round even starts, and then you're already beleaguered by another title, and then, oh, have I seen this guy before? And if I have, may I stop noticing it? For we're coming up to a more sacred time. The time we spend. The time we build. The now was the time for the boss battle of eternity, and we've got Little Joe on our side, and every angry boxer in the world is coming after him with the 1-2 scruff it off punch, and they're gonna kick his ass if they can, and he's gotta take them all on. And as he takes them on, it becomes Mike Tyson's punch out. And can you punch out Mike Tyson, or will Mike Tyson punch you out? I don't know. I think we're gonna win. My money's on we're gonna win, but man, I can't stake anything on it. It's just because we're winning now doesn't mean that Mike Tyson couldn't come out with a mean ear bite and knock you down, bro. But go knock this guy down and get closer to him. Yes, just do us all a favor. Just let us go outside again and check this wasteland of my garden. Well, as a cartoon simmers on, it's not always that you get to talk to such a cool manager. But when I do, I come out swinging, and I'm going to go down swinging again if Mike Tyson kicks my ass at the end of this. Oh, one jab in the side, Mr. is down, Mr. Yeah. No, I'll just pretend he's rushing and kick his ass. Watch, I'll pretend he's rushing and kick his ass. Oh, I missed. I'm getting to it. Oh, that's almost like an AI move that he predicted my move. I don't know if I trust this game anymore. It might have like AI built into it, which in games that's okay, because that's like random access memory guessing where it needs to go based on parameters of code. Oh, he gets knocked down. Oh, that's not what I meant by parameters of code getting easier or harder. This Little Joe is on us, the hardest fighter we've seen in a long time. He has taken down dude after dude, and you just watch him in a regular match, one-on-one, in this spectacle array of everything great about Nintendo Entertainment System and how it's supported all of our reviewings for Dungeon Master. Where else could we have gotten the boss battle from? And if it be legal as an earlier Dungeon Master to be in the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which clips of it are in a few of the Dungeon Masters, but never before have we gone through the whole game and pointedly checked the box of all the way through Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. And that's not Mike Tyson, is it? I hope I didn't ruin it. No, that's not him. He's much more of a steady boxer. This guy's another one of those big-time boxers you've got to take down because he's not messing around with those death punches. And those death punches catch you in the face. That's it for Cinderella, man. He going back to sleep in Slumberland like Rapunzel in the day the earth stood still and they all fell asleep and the aliens came out and invaded everybody and turned into pod people. He's getting there. He's getting that. Little guy is beat. He's the great white hype. I mean, he's beating the crap out of everybody. He's not hype, he's hope. He's the great white hope. Come on, Little Joe. And trust me, I can say that because Little Joe has a black counselor coach that keeps him in good shape and teaches him moves to knock down all these foreign country guys that in Rocky IV it was a foreigner, so now in Mike Tyson's Punch-Out you gotta knock down all the foreign guys that are lined up to kick your ass because you're this little white guy, and you currently we're seeing something different here. Two things are not matching. That he's small and white, and he's kicking seriously, revoltingly, anonymously, and masterfully. He's defeating his inner shadows, his Dionysian and Apollonian side are colliding, and he needs more Dionysian. To the Apollos of the war, and Apollo Creed would have boxed him too if this wasn't already Apollo Creed that he was boxing him. He's imagining that so he can kick the final shit out of him and knock him over. But this guy's like, hard to catch on a runway. I'm getting nearer to the feeling of Dungeon Master in the presence of Mike Tyson. This not being it, but that my own health grade has fallen to such low overtures where I cannot afford to be as a boxer within line of these death punches that come to swing me down and swing me dead, because these are the beleaguering signs of a boss that cannot possibly be harder than that. That had to be Mike Tyson, or what are we even doing in this game if that wasn't? Please tell me that was Mike Tyson and that he's gained some of his energy back more than I have, and if one of those death punches is heated over to get him down, oh, that would knock him out for good. Is that Mike Tyson? I couldn't figure it out. The game is, but it's a TKO when it's not the end. So let's go to the scoreboard and see what happens. Great fighting, TKO. World Circuit title bout. Does that mean it was Mike Tyson? Yeah, it wasn't Mike Tyson. If it was, I'm sorry, I missed the sign. Yep, this is getting crazy, dude. I think that dude's Russian. Hang on. You gotta take him down even for the Russian music that's playing. Listen, Yuri, I'm coming for you. I'll kick your ass, Seabass. Come on now. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna go to drop like a drop. He's gonna drop like a droplet of water that I keep dropping like these boxers. That's definitely not Mike Tyson. The last guy wasn't either. I think I'll get to him. I think I'll kick everybody's ass first, and then I'll kick Mike Tyson's ass at the end of this. How do you like me now? I think I can beat Mike Tyson. I already said it once. You say it every 30 seconds. Oh, this is getting bewildering. I don't even want to stay for the end of it. I have to. How much? Where do we dread this title endeth, if not endeth in the realm of the pretendeth? And so we take on the next chip of study, and we go fretfully focused in on the battle up close, that even then looks outrageous, like we had seen this earlier and skipped past it for its out of precision spandex that guy's wearing alone. Beralder's this whole game, and we don't want to go filming near his spandex because they could become a monster and chokehold the manuscript. Anyway, let's go down here with... Oh, see, one of those punches would have killed you instantly, but you decide to kick his ass off the seat of the ground if you have to catch him off guard with your good multiple punches. Make your stats go down. Make his hit points all the way to nothing. You got this, man. Oh, he hits you with a punch, beleaguering. Knock him down twice. This is getting interesting. Oh, man, hold on. You know what? I don't even know if Mike Tyson's at the end of this. Oh, that was good weed. That was good weed. This is Dungeon Master. Yeah, my garden was... Oh, he's the new champion. Well, let's see. What does that mean? He gets to fight Mike Tyson? Does that mean Mike Tyson is in the final round? Or is it... Uh-oh, it is Kid Dynamite. It's not Joe Kidd. Okay, after this commercial, you fight Mike Tyson. I think we're going to win. I think we're ready. I think we beat all those other boxes. They didn't get us down. Let's take Mike Tyson now. Oh, that's Mike Tyson. That other guy wasn't. That was just a Mike Tyson lookalike. Hang on, that guy was a big brawler and Apollo Creed type guy, though. So we were saying Apollonian Dionysian side. But I can't tell you what that means except your wine and war. And that's all I can tell you for now, because we're not Greek, we're boxing. Although boxing was a habitat of Grecian-like habitats of Olympiad, which was Olympic sports that we play now, like the ancient Greeks. Had different sports though, and we got different sports in America, and America's got boxing. Watch out. It's a big, hard-hitting, spinal-cracking sport. And, you know, I didn't predict this, but he's kicking Mike Tyson's ass, dude. I mean, he just knocked him over without getting a single hit, bro. I mean, this guy's a good boxer. I'm glad we put all the chips on him now. Now I'm not so worried about it. I mean, what if Mike Tyson makes a huge comeback and kills him with one hit? Because he's a one-hit knockout, dude. he's so carefully crafting his fighting back on Mike Tyson to only 2 hits per time he dodges, so that way he can drain down his beleaguring score, which, he's been minorly hit by a punch. Again, the round was stopped before any leverage came off of that. Now he's going to get his hit points back, and you've got to knock him down before he gets too hard to fight, because he may be saving it all for the end, even though he crash landed and has less hit points than you, and you're knocking him loose. But it's all the... I can barely watch this. It's such an intense match. Will he beat Mike Tyson by giving him stomach punches? I don't know. He might have to. He's beleaguered. When he ran out of stamina, I thought he couldn't really just kick Mike Tyson's ass all the way for being a tiny little white guy. He really did kick Mike Tyson's ass, and I think if Mike Tyson gets up one more time and gets knocked down on the Jolly Roger 1 or 2 more times, he'll be total knocked out. The whole game will be over. Yeah, you and Dungeon Master will have a level up. In fact, we're about to have a level up if he knocks him down again. He can get beleaguered. This is wild. He caught it inside on the punch. He got so many of his hit points back that we're almost knocked loose. We were almost knocked down. And now we gotta stay up long enough to knock him down, which means if I take another punch, I'm going off the screen, but I think I can beat him. That was it. Was that the 3rd TKO? Or does he come back? He comes back in a haunting form with all... you only have to hit him once? No, you've been knocked down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. That means it's 1-on-1. Unless I can get up in 10 seconds, which after being knocked down by Mike Tyson, it's really hard to get up. Now, this is my only chance. And that was a crazy punch attack. You can't do those kind of uppercuts. Who's controlling? Beleaguered, that fell to his side. The match is not won yet. It's getting too intense to bear. If Mike Tyson ends up winning, who knows what will happen to the syndication of Dungeon Master in other realms that it may play in. And will we get our level up if we don't beat Mike Tyson? That's got to give you some brow-beaten atmosphere. Because we won't even get a level up until Mike Tyson gets beaten by Little Mac, or... Little Mac just got knocked the fuck out, dude. I think Mike Tyson's gonna win. I think I bet it too soon. I bet too soon. I bet too soon on Little Mac, and... I bet too soon on Little Mac, and just didn't see any of the rolling points anymore that I was... he got knocked the fuck out. Dude, that's it. Beleaguer him from... this could be it. Except he got knocked down once too, so this may not be TKO, but it's pretty freaking close. Mike Tyson's back up in 4. Man, this isn't going well. I take back the bet, even though it's this late in the game. We may not get to level 85 yet. We'll have to wait and see what happens in the next boss battle, but we're about to lose this boss battle, bro. I mean, there's no way we can knock him down long enough that he can knock us down just by a simple flit on the wrist. We may have just got our ass kicked by the one, the only, Mike Tyson boss battle. Mike Tyson boss battle is beating us? It was like Captain Ahab going after the White Whale, going after Mike Tyson? This is getting literati. I better get out of here before Mike Tyson really does go by the name Ahab. But I've just knocked him down again. Does that mean he's bewildered? No, he's not bewildered. He's got one more chance to get up and one more chance. He never gets tired, and he always gets half his stats back. And that's like all you can amount him to is whittling down of his stats, because you cannot beleaguer him or beralt him in any way, and we're coming to the end of the game anyway, and now we see who won. And they're saying that Chewie won! We didn't knock him out. He couldn't be knocked out, but we beat Mike Tyson. Yes, we did. So, yes, bet still on. I'll take the bet still on, yes. The one that I said to my bookie that I was going to push through was betting that Little Mac beat Mike Tyson tonight, and I thought he was for sure going to get knocked down, seriously drop-kicked and thrown under the carpet by all these Russian boxers, but After all, it ended up being him kicking everybody's ass. And that's because he took some performance enhancer, which is marijuana, and had smoked a joint right before the match and kicked everybody's ass because everybody knows boxing's so much easier when you're Easy Rider. And we've got to watch this cast because it's the end of a glorious Dungeon Master. Level up! Level up, everyone! I was just saying you wouldn't get a level up. Yes, you do now. 85, plus 10 dexterity, plus 10 strength, plus 10 endurance, plus 3 constitution, plus 8 spell points, plus 20 hit points. We're on level 85. That's as high as the levels go. Well, so far. And there's only 2 Dungeon Masters left. Who can watch credits for Punch-Out, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, the last boss battle? If that's the last boss battle, I have a feeling we haven't seen the last of the last boss battle yet on Dungeon Master.